Hello, and welcome to Pissy But Pretty, a show about hindsight, hope, tangents, and cuss words. We are your hosts, party tricks turned semi-responsible women. I am Heather Karen.
And I'm Emily Bagan. Welcome!
Pissy But Pretty. We're on different
Finger. We're on different sides of the table.
How do we look?
Just to toss a little
Wrench into your
spokes. I don't know. Isn't that the same? I don't know.
different spokes for different.
No, it's strokes.
Hope you got some lube.
Water-based lubricant. Speaking of lubricant, watched a movie. No.
It is.
It is. It's kind of a segue from my brain.
Good one.
You
that
know.
is actually a good one.
You know.
I had introduced Emily
Emily.
to the
There's an I in
movie
there.
The Substance with Demi.
Last night, I hung out with my best friend Heather, and she goes, "Ooh, put a little Pam on the rim." So
See what you do to me. My hair gets all messed up when you do this.
I know, because you go forward,
I know I don't.
back, and the layers just go. Wait.
Okay.
Last night I was at your house after we went duck pin bowling, and you said, we're going to watch this great movie called The Substance with Demi Moore and Dennis Quaid and some young gal who has a great ass
And eyebrows.
and eyebrows.
Mm-hmm. She's
Ugh.
got eyebrows.
Well,
They're
I hope
much.
she does. They're the
Because
nipples
they're-
of the face. Like I said,
I just snotted.
in your hand. You know better.
You can't do.
I can't not be funny, Hethra. Plus, I'm very hungry, so things are going to get weird. I'm going to get zesty.
Oh my God.
All right, so The
Okay.
Substance,
The
Demi Moore.
Substance.
And then we're just both going to stop talking.
Okay. So it's about Demi Moore is
Uh-huh.
a Jane Fonda.
Demi Moore is Elizabeth Sparkle,
Yes.
a famous, beautiful woman who is turning...
Teaches aerobics.
She teaches aerobics now. Teaches aerobics. And she has come to the point in her career and in her personal life where she's sort of aged out.
Yeah, she's in Hollywood. It's a
She's in Hollywood.
aerobics show on TV.
Yep,
Like Jane
very
Fonda.
popular. Very popular. Everybody watches it, but she gets older. Like
gets
we
old.
all do.
Do we? Fine.
Do we?
We do. We do.
Yeah, we
this
do.
is how we do it.
This is how we do it. His name is Howie. Last name Do It.
Do you know how long it took me to get that one? All right,
Yeah.
we are really
Off topic.
going. Okay.
Anyways.
So she is a woman who just turned 50 teaching
Mm-hmm.
aerobics on this very famous TV show,
Correct.
Elizabeth Sparkle.
Yep. But we learn through her producer, I believe it's the producer, Dennis Quaid, who's very superficial, but he obviously is there for the ratings, has decided in a very ugly, awful way to be like, hey, we don't want you anymore because you're old and gross.
Lots of mouth sounds in his delivery.
If you have a problem with mouth sounds,
Right here.
or chewing, swallowing, or squishy things like in your face, you're not going to like this movie. It is done brilliantly.
Really is.
It really is. The colors, the costumes, the sounds,
camera angles.
The camera angles.
Yep.
It's very intense. It's very in your face.
All for a purpose.
All for a purpose.
Preface. Perpendicular.
Menopausal.
That's me. So he is like meant to be
Ugly.
the grossness of Hollywood and
Yep.
the superficiality
Yep.
of Hollywood.
And making you feel so inferior and so
Yes.
gross. And he's so in your face about it. But it's awful. His character is so ugly. And her character is so desperately sad and lonely. She has no friends. She has no family. Nobody. She
Very
has a
lonely.
massive apartment with lots of windows.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I love the windows.
Right. And she has nobody else. And then she is introduced to the substance, which is in and of itself so profound, but so gross. But again, that's how, I'm sorry, but the beauty industry can be. How far are you willing to go to look beautiful? How
Yep.
far are you willing to go to look at like your younger self
Yes.
again?
Yes.
And be beautiful and flawless. Have your ass up here and your tits up here. And
Like how God meant for them to be.
right. Well, we age because God said so.
I know, I guess. Yeah, it is.
Fuck.
It kind of like I was telling. I think you've watched a couple episodes. The Beauty on, I think it's FX, or
Yeah.
you can also watch it on Hulu.
Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher, yeah. So it's a shot you give yourself, and it will make you into your younger self.
Right.
So we were saying, like, it's got like the craziest, most gnarly ending to this movie that my husband didn't get. My husband didn't understand. He was like, what movie? Why would it end that way? I'm like,
Yeah.
you don't get it. You
Yeah.
don't get it. What women do to themselves to make themselves feel better about the way they look.
Yeah.
And how you can take Demi Moore, who is so stunningly beautiful,
Right.
but she ages. And I don't know if it's her real body that is naked in this movie or a stunt double.
Oh, an ass double,
Ass,
if you will.
tits double.
I'm sure. I don't know. I'm sure it's real.
I
She's
would
been
think.
on nude camera, on camera nude before, and very comfortable with it. And she still looks fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, she does.
But in the movie, she is washed up, and nobody cares.
Yeah.
Everything in the beginning of this movie is it focused on this has been. You were great. We
You're
did
washed
love you.
up.
We loved you
Yeah.
so much, but
were
you're washed up. Yep,
great.
Yep. But they needed something younger and something more beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So she gives herself this shot and this gorgeous. I don't even know what you call it. Her other. It's not even her other self. They're supposed to view them
As one.
But this person comes out of her back, elbow first, ironically. I don't know why she did that, but you saw the elbow and it comes out, and you've got to feed the other self, and while the other self is out living
So,
life.
Old
My
you
God.
lives for 7 days.
Yep.
Then young you lives for the next 7 days. So
Right.
no two you
alternate.
can be at the same time.
Yes, you alternate your being. And it's really, they get sort of mad at each other because they, of course, take it to an extreme,
Break the rules.
like we all do. At what cost
Mm-hmm.
do you want to be beautiful? And it turns out, her younger self is just sucking the life out of her older self because they still need each other
Yep.
in order to survive.
Mm-hmm.
But one becomes more and more beautiful while the other is aging quicker and quicker and quicker because she's just sucking the life out of her. And it's a lot of tubes and blood and
Yeah, it's very gory.
Very gory.
But the message is so impactful. It had a visceral reaction to you. Yeah.
It gave me a visceral reaction. I got a tummy ache
Yeah.
a little bit
Yeah.
because it's so spot on, but it's so
really is.
extreme.
It really is. And it kind of makes you think, most men are able to grow older. Yeah, I hear is that an ice cream truck?
Reviews. I thought that was in my head. It's not.
I hear
Anyway,
an ice cream
hopefully you don't hear that. If you can, it's an ice cream truck, and we'll probably have to take a break soon.
You are hungry.
I am. I hunger.
I'll have to take other breaks, so if I were to have ice cream. Many other breaks.
Shart breaks, if
Yeah,
you will.
yeah.
Do you use shat?
So, anyways, how, like, the extremes that women would go to feel better about themselves, to look younger. And I think most women, I shouldn't say most, I think that's pretty ignorant of me to say. A lot of women I know that are our age or older have had a few nip tucks or pokey pokes.
Yep,
and
Botox, fillers, things to smooth out those fine lines
Well-
that make you look older.
And like, where do you draw the, like, so to me, someone saying, I can't believe you get Botox, but do you color your hair to get rid of the grays?
Sure.
So like, what's the difference? Where do we put a stop to it? And it's
Right.
kind of like what this show is about,
Yeah.
or movie is about. Like,
Yeah.
when are you ever going to be happy with
Right.
how you look? And we always wish we could go back to our younger selves and be like,
Yeah.
you're
Oh my
you're really
God.
beautiful.
Every morning,
Appreciate this because it's downhill from
because
here.
I take my shirt off and I'm like, the fuck? When did that happen?
Stepping on my nipples.
Oh, you shouldn't do that. Clothespins, my love. I don't know. Cinch 'em.
Flop them over my shoulder.
Over the shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, but I think about it too. Like, I look at myself now and I'm like, oh gosh, how much time did I waste in my 30s, 20s, even my teens? And I hated myself physically.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
I think we all do.
Of course. We're very critical
How do you
of
feel
ourselves.
about yourself now? You're going to be 90.
When I'm 90 and I'm looking back and going, God, you wasted when you were 46, and you had that inner turmoil when, you looked at yourself naked and you looked at all the changes and you're like, ew, this is gross. I got to fix that. I should fix that. I got to do this. I got to do that.
But you could walk without a walker.
What? I could. Right now?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
When
I
you're
shouldn't.
90, you're going to be saying you should appreciate those knees.
I'm gonna have a rascal when I'm 90 with a horn on it. Beep beep. It's gonna be amazing.
Rascal.
It's like the hover round, if you will. It's like a scooter.
Go to the Grand Canyon.
It's a rascal. I'm gonna go to the Grand Canyon on my rascal.
Is it bad if I want a stair lift now? You sit on it and it
No.
buzzes you up the stairs?
No, I think that's just, for your knees'
For
sake.
your laziness.
For your lazy knees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, we look back at ourselves and we go, fuck, I wish I would have appreciated how I looked back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I would have.
That one time we had that podcast and we were nitpicking how we looked.
Yeah.
When I wore your skull sweater and I could not looked like a busted can of biscuits.
Biscuits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
we look at the fat rolls and we look at the
The bags under my
bags
eyes.
under our
and
cellulite.
11s between my
and
eyebrows.
the wings that all of a sudden are there. What's that for? Why do we need that? That's weird.
My husband says all the time, because I'm like, all I need is for the skin removal surgery and then I'll be happy.
Right.
And he's like, will you?
Well, when you were 400 pounds, all you needed was to lose your weight.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to lose weight and then I'll be happy. And even if I do have some saggy skin, oh well, at least I'm not 400 pounds anymore. And again, you get to that point and you're like, well, at least I'm not this anymore, but I still need to do X, Y, Z in order to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
And that was sort of the point of the movie. Just a little bit more, just a little bit more, and then I'll be happy.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end of the movie,
I'm still me.
she turns into a monster, essentially, because she's more and more
A lot
and more
of
and
teeth
more.
and eyeballs and arms coming out of weird places.
There was like
Yeah.
a face on her back with like an arm back there. She could just do high fives back there.
Backhand yourself from the front.
Backhanded. Backhanded comments. So yeah, but she's still, she's in the microphone. It's still me. I'm still me. And she doesn't look anything like her. She's a monster. Everyone's scared. It's gory. It's very moist.
It's very moist, very moist.
God.
It's very metaphorical.
Yeah.
So it's
You got to feed your older self and you've got to feed your younger self in order to feel good. And I don't even know.
and when will you ever, like, Am I glad I am no longer 400 pounds? Absolutely. Would I
Yep.
rather be this weight and dealing with the saggy skin? Absolutely.
Sure.
Does that mean I'm not going to color my hair, get Botox, anything like that?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Right.
I mean, because there will always be
Something.
something.
Yep.
Now, in like the beauty, when my husband and I were watching the beauty, he said to me, "Would you take that shot?"
Yeah.
And I said, "Here's the thing though. I want to look younger. I
Mm.
don't want to be younger."
Yeah.
Now, I would love for my joints and shoulders and neck not to hurt me
Oh, for
anymore.
sure.
100%. Like on the show The Beauty, they're always saying, "God, I feel so good.
Yeah.
Like my knees don't hurt anymore and
Yeah.
whatnot." But like,
Yeah.
yeah, that would be nice, but I don't want to be. And that takes me back to a client that I had to go to. Another apprentice and I, when I first started doing hair, we had to go to her house to give her a perm because she could no longer leave her house.
Sure.
She was 103 years old.
Oh my gosh.
Her 80-year-old son was taking care of her.
Wow.
And
Wow.
it would look and smell just like you would think it would.
Sure.
And it
Aw.
was, I said to her, I can't remember her name now. Let's say Susie. Susie, you're so
Sue.
Sue, that was the
The
young Demi Moore.
the substance. Yeah.
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 It's so awesome. You're so lucky to have lived this long. And she was like, "Oh no, honey, you don't want to be this old. Everyone I
Oh.
know and loved is gone except for my son."
Right.
You don't think of that. You always think you want to live forever,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't think if you were to live forever, the
Yes.
pain
The
that takes
loss.
from you.
Yeah.
Oh God, you
Yeah.
really realize it's not worth it.
Yeah. Like
Mm-hmm.
in your family, your siblings, one of you
Mm-hmm.
will see everybody's funeral
Ugh.
and one of you will not see anybody's.
God, that's so dark.
It's very dark. It's the reality of that
Mm,
situation.
that's sad. I don't
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. It's very sad. It's very sad.
Yeah.
But, oh, no, I forgot my point.
Oh, perimenopause speaking. Hmm. But in the
Oopsies.
substance, it is kind of supposed to make you feel how far are we willing to go.
Right.
Another kind of thing that spoke to me was yesterday. Digger and I were in the mall,
Mm-hmm.
and he said, "When did we start being like?" He said,
The
"When did women start wearing crop
Yep.
tops and letting their rolls hang out and being okay with that? These girls, these women, there." And I said, "You know what? But the confidence that takes."
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
never been confident in myself enough
No.
to be able. And he's like, "Yeah, I guess I never thought of it that way." Like,
Right.
you might look at it and be like, "Oh, ew."
Mm.
But that's also our generation. We were taught to cover these things up.
Yeah.
Now we're
Yeah.
taught to like embrace ourselves, embrace our bodies. I'm hoping they love themselves as much as they're
Yeah.
portraying because I think that's really
That's
quite
great.
cool.
Yeah.
In fact, I remember when they first came out with like plus size two pieces, I was
Yep.
like, "Oh no, we can't do that. Like, we
Mm-hmm.
would never do that."
Mm-hmm.
And then I thought, wait a minute, I would never do that. Congrats to you,
Yeah,
girl,
for
that feels
sure.
okay doing that and comfortable enough doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I am envious of that because no way would I be able to even do that now, let it
Right.
all hang out.
I still won't.
Yeah.
I still wouldn't.
I might wear a two-piece, but it'll come down to my knees and
Yep.
it will come up right where my top meets.
Yes.
Everything's going to be all tucked in there.
It's gonna be restrained.
Yes.
Restrained.
Mhm.
Same. Because
Yeah.
things start to move. They
Yeah.
they wiggle and jiggle. Yeah, that
Gravity.
aren't supposed to. Yeah, it's gravity. It's a
Mhm.
thing. It's aging. And
Mhm.
I think in the movie, one of my biggest takeaways was her physical appearance was all she had.
Yeah.
That was it.
Mhm.
Like she didn't have friends. There was nobody. It
There
was
really
it was a
wasn't.
very quiet movie. I mean,
Mhm.
the mouth sounds and
Yeah.
the colors, the costumes, the whole thing like I said was very in your face. It was done brilliantly,
Mhm.
to an ugly extent. The colors were ugly. The
Ugly.
sounds were ugly. And her sort of sense of self was ugly
Her
because
eating in that kitchen by herself. The long hallway seemed
yes,
very lonely.
very,
It was all done
very.
very well
Yep,
and makes you think. And
it
if
did.
you're a
It
younger
did.
woman watching it,
Mm-hmm.
it'll make you think. If you're
For
our age
sure.
watching it, it
Yeah.
makes you think.
How much attention are you going to put on how you look
Mm-hmm.
instead of fixing everything else? She didn't she didn't fix everything else. She was a lonely
Because that's all
woman.
she had.
That's all she knew.
That's all she had was her
Her
celebrity,
looks.
her,
Yep,
yeah,
her
she had
vanity.
to be, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She went to the extent of this very extreme shot,
Yeah.
that she gave herself and had a
Mm-hmm.
person come elbow first out of her spinal column. And then I don't even, it was so bizarre, but
Very bizarre. That's a good way to put it.
it was bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
It was gory
Mm-hmm.
and fucked up.
Really fucked up.
Wow. But
But the way they
it's it,
also,
it's so accurate.
yes, it really
It's
is. And
so
the way
accurate.
they had, like, the camera angles in Dennis Quaid's face and he's chewing and the
And
way he's
his teeth
talking, like that.
and yeah.
It's very supposed to make you feel like that is Hollywood. That's
Yep.
the big fame talking
Yes.
to you.
Yes. He
And
encapsulated how
yes,
superficial and mean and awful it is.
yes, yeah,
And there's all of these, messages in our faces about how you got to look a certain way, look a certain way, look a certain way. Well, it's like, well, be a nice human being.
mm-hmm,
I don't know,
mm-hmm.
because even her younger, more beautiful self was kind of a dick.
She was kind of a see you next Thursday. For that.
You switched it up
Uh-huh.
from Tuesday to
Tuesday
Thursday.
to Thursday. It still
Yeah,
works.
it does because it starts with a T.
Yeah. So yeah, it's very, if you haven't watched it,
Yeah.
watch it. I hope you get the same
Mm-hmm.
message out of it that we did and how much is too much.
Be prepared. The ending is bonkers.
But
It's
for a
but
reason.
for a reason.
Yeah. Good movie.
It's a good movie.
Mhm.
It's gonna make you think.
It's
If
going to stick
anything,
with you for a while.
yeah,
It's a
it
thinker.
might. Especially, I feel especially women in the beauty industry, especially when we put so much pressure on how we look.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even unbeknownst to us, so, in the privacy of my own bathroom and just ripping myself to shreds. That's always been me. It's always been me. And I haven't had the physical changes that you did for the better. You weren't healthy,
Right.
that kind of thing.
Right.
That's where that started out.
Mm-hmm.
Comorbidity. Mm-hmm. Comb. Home what?
Pam Pan.
Pan situation.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But you changed. You had a total like 180
Mm-hmm.
in your physical appearance, but you're still,
I'm
like
still
there's
me.
yeah.
I'm still picking myself apart.
Yep.
I still have those days where I look in the mirror and I see that 400-pound,
Yeah.
thick
Thick.
Hethra.
Hethra.
Yeah. Yeah. And I feel I have a very vain job. And so when I work in front of a mirror all day, every day, and my job is to make people feel beautiful,
Yeah.
I feel that pressure
Mhm.
to look a certain way.
Of course.
I feel horrible if I have bad outgrowth, but we're the worst when it comes to ourselves because we're taking care of everybody else just like any other woman. But it's when is enough going to be enough?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe when somebody comes crawling out of my back, it'll be enough. Maybe when I'm sludging down Hollywood Boulevard. Yeah.
It's intense.
Yeah.
I think I'm traumatized, maybe a little,
I'm glad I did that too.
by
You're
some of it.
welcome.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Won't be the first
I'd
or
be
the last.
interested to know because I don't think that even though I explained it to my husband,
Yeah.
I don't think he still gets it. So I'd be interested to know just what men get out of that movie. Because, I
Right.
mean, men can have just as many nip tucks as we can, just as many
100%.
pokes and prods as we can.
And they're critical.
Yeah.
They're
yeah.
critical of themselves. There's a human being in there where we're like, God, if I could just
Yeah.
fill in the blanks,
Yeah.
change this about myself.
Yep.
When the benefit, I suppose, is you can change your body. You can. Your personality is
You're
going to
stuck
be
with you.
you're going to be a lot more work.
Therapy.
A lot more fucking work than changing the
That's
outside.
the easy part.
Exactly. You get a fucking shot and you're 20 years younger.
You get a shot and you're 20 pounds lighter.
Correct.
We
You
can
can
do a
change
lot
it.
with shots
You
these
can
days.
change it very easily. Rumplemans. No.
Oh,
Not those
yuck.
kind of shots.
Mm-mm.
Gross.
Those will make you get new teeth.
Yeah.
Chompers.
High proof. We also finished a very my favorite show on Hulu.
Equally disturbing. Probably more so disturbing.
Well, not as
Because
gory.
that's the inside. This is inside
Yes.
grossness.
Right. So we've covered a movie that focused on the outside in a very extreme way. The show Tell Me Lies on Hulu. It
On
dissects personalities and horrible things that people will do to each other.
Toxic friendships,
Yes.
relationships.
Oh my God, it's so good. Tell Me Lies. It's so good. It just ended season finale. and it was-
Series finale.
Series-
It's done.
What did I say?
Forever season.
Oh,
Yeah, series finale.
I'm in denial.
I know, it's so, I hate saying it's so good because it's so bad, but it's so good.
It's so good. It's done very well. The characters are amazing. They fit that person
Yeah.
so well. The bad guy in it is so good.
So
you hate him.
manipulative, but he's
Yes.
in the open manipulative.
Yeah, it's right out in the open. You know you're
Yes.
going to get fucked if you mess with Steven. His name is Steven.
Yep.
Steven with a PH.
With a PH, yep.
And you know what you're going to get. He is unapologetically himself. He is a manipulator. He will use and abuse the shit out of you to get
For
what he
his
wants.
own, yep.
Right. And you don't even think that this person has a heart.
It doesn't seem like he's very narcissistic, for sure.
Sure.
The one thing that he kind of helps expose, and we get it at the end. You don't get it. Mouth sounds.
Ice.
Stop chewing on ice in my microphone.
So
I
sorry.
hear you in my ear holes. Ew.
Oh.
Anywho, so yeah, he kind of exposes everyone because they're inside toxicity. They're
Inside
hidden.
ugly.
Yes.
The secrets, obviously, it's called Tell Me Lies, which, duh. I thought about this a few episodes ago, which I've seen, 3 or 4 seasons, whatever, few episodes. I'm like, everybody's a big fat liar. Nobody's honest. Nobody is forthcoming and like, oh no, I did this because of this. Nobody explains. Nobody communicates.
Hence, Tell Me
Duh.
Lies.
That's why.
That's why it's called what it's called.
That's why it's
There's
called
a reason
what it's
behind
called.
that.
Everybody lies by omission and they're cheating and they're hurting each other behind the scenes.
Yes.
And just you build to this finale and he
Yeah. So my 15-year-old niece, she just turned 16. She was telling me that she watches it. And I was like,
young.
I feel it's a little young.
It's
I mean, there is
very
parental advisory.
sexy sex.
Yeah, there's a
Lots of
lot of
sexy
sex. So I had to sit her down and I had to be like, so I just want to go over a few things. If you're watching this,
Yes.
I just want to tell you, at least in my day, no one had that much sex. They always had sex. They always needed sex.
Yeah.
And nobody had that much good sex in college.
No.
Nobody had that much good sex in college.
No.
And nobody is as open with their sexuality and telling their partner their likes and dislikes in the bedroom. Nobody's comfortable enough and mature enough to do that.
In your 20s, you're just excited to be participating in it. You're just happy to be there. You're certainly not going to look at him and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
That's not how I like it.
Right? Oh, you're finished already? Okay, yeah.
See ya.
I got there. Sure, pal. Which one of them was faking it the whole time. And it
Yep.
was devastating
Yep.
for her boyfriend. And
Yep.
he's like, oh. Which,
But there's
again,
a reason
you're
why
lying.
she was
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
jeez.
yeah, so I had to make that clear because I would hate for a teenage girl to go off into college thinking that's the norm because it's not. It's very over dramatized,
Yeah.
and hopefully people aren't, in fact, that toxic.
Mm.
But
Mm-hmm.
it really does show you like your codependency, your
Yes.
need to be liked.
Yes.
And one thing that bothers me, and I feel people give other people too many excuses and
Yeah.
too many exceptions.
Mm.
Like, oh, well, that's just so and so. That's just Steven. There's no
Yeah.
consequences for him because that's just him. There's no stopping him because that's just
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
There's,
They were scared of the repercussions
yeah,
of
going against him.
going against him and
Mm-hmm.
being like, "You're horrible. I don't
Mm-hmm.
want to be your friend anymore." Because, as they showed, he had shit on everybody. He saw through everybody. He
Mm-hmm.
saw what they were doing that they weren't honest about. That's why throughout
Mm-hmm.
the whole thing, he's like, "You're just as bad as I am."
Yep.
And we're like, "Ooh, we have to watch the next episode because we have to find out why all these people are just as bad."
Yeah,
And it turns out
they
he
are.
won.
He
They
won.
are.
Mm-hmm.
They were. And he exposed it. And so, I mean, they didn't, they didn't want to call him out on it because
They were afraid
they were afraid.
that their
Yeah.
own ugliness would be brought to light
And he would.
because you know what happens in the dark will eventually come to light.
Oh, I was like, I
There's the light.
sleep.
Yeah, but that's what happens in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you haven't watched it, watch it. It takes you on a little roller coaster.
It's a journey.
And it's only, I think, 3 seasons, maybe
I
4.
don't remember 3 or 4. I don't know.
Yeah,
There was literally like 2 years or a year and a half or something in between each of the seasons.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it did start a while ago.
yeah.
It really did. And
And
it was
the
brilliantly done.
creator, Megan Oppenheimer, as you told me,
Uh-huh. It's a
she,
book, by the way.
yeah, and I think she did it justice with, she didn't realize how successful the show would be, what a
Yeah.
hit it would be. So she said, where it ends, it ends. Like, I'm not going to try to drag this thing out. I'm not going to.
Yeah.
It had a message at the end.
It
And it had a
did.
really good message at the end.
I would love to hear other people that have seen it, what their viewpoint is of that finale. I fucking loved it.
I had to
Off
pick
the
my
floor.
jaw up off the floor. I could not believe it.
Yep.
I was yelling at the TV,
Yep. Yep.
but man, it was good.
The hurt that they caused each other and
Yeah.
how it all came to light was just amazing.
Our
And it was,
own nasty jealousy, greed,
yeah.
envy, the need to be liked, the
Yeah.
need to be thought about in a
Yep.
certain way because
Yep.
we are not that bad. We're not as bad as him.
Right. Right.
And I wonder if that's
So
what this
amazing.
Megan Oppenheimer wanted us to think. Like,
Yeah.
because how often do we do that? We might
Mhm.
say we're not judgmental, but we're judgy.
I'm
Everybody
so
is.
judgy.
Like, I watch The Real Housewives. At least I'm not that bad.
Right.
I watch, Intervention.
I'm just-
Yeah.
At least it's not on crack, Mom.
Right.
No, just kidding.
Mom.
Mom.
Learned it from watching you.
Your brain on drugs. Ooh, eggs.
Eggs. you're
Brekkie.
hungry.
I
Yeah.
love a good buffet.
So, yeah.
Sorry, I don't know.
You're really hungry.
I know.
You're Golden Corral hungry.
Oh, I don't know about that. Make me
Ew.
farty and bloated.
Yeah. But yeah, I wonder if that's what she wanted us to feel in ourselves. Like,
Ugh.
I'm not as bad as Steven.
But that was
I'm
even
doing
his
all of,
message.
yes.
He's
You
like-
guys love to sit there and judge me.
Yes.
I'm the bad guy.
Right.
But you guys are all doing your own shit
Yeah.
behind closed doors.
Yep, this is what you did. This is what you've been doing. This is what's been happening. Blammo. And he just puts it all out there.
Blammo.
Blammo.
Yeah,
Love it.
it's good.
It
Watch
is really
it.
good.
Let us know what you think.
Yep.
It will be, if you haven't even started it, it will be a quick watch. It's a binger.
It is a binger. It
Yeah.
is. And I've almost thought about restarting it.
Oh, let's do that.
I don't know. I don't see any other shows out right now that I'm just like into
Yeah.
as much as I was. I've got a 5-year-old at home
Yeah.
that, I can't watch stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
My husband isn't necessarily into this. He's more of a gold rush guy kind of thing, whatever.
Parker Schnabel.
Parker Schnabel, a millionaire 20-year-old is kind of his jam.
Yeah.
Whatever, which is fine.
Digger wouldn't have liked it either. He didn't
No.
watch it.
No.
He actually asked me because I told him one day, I'm like, everybody's asking me to finish this show. I've got one more episode. I've got the series finale to watch. I'm going upstairs. Don't talk to me.
Don't talk to me.
And so later he says, how was your show? I'm like, oh my God, it was so good. He would have hated it.
Yeah. You would have hated it.
He's like, well, what was it about? I'm like, toxic relationships in college.
Yep.
And lots of sex. And he goes, well, I would have liked that. Like, yeah, I don't need you to get any ideas.
Yeah. Well,
No ideas.
No. We don't need that. Plus, they're college students. You should already know what you're doing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very good. We would love to hear what you guys thought about these things, these topics, very big topics in sort of a superficial platform. But you know what? It's important. Mm-hmm. Are you ugly on the inside or ugly on the outside? What's your...
Hopefully
what's
not
your,
both. Only one or the
God,
other.
pick a problem.
Yeah.
Pick a problem. If you're fucking ugly, you better be nice. Oh. For such a dick. I don't know.
Who's the one person you think of that would be ugly on the inside, ugly on the outside? Name them. I don't know why Hitler came to my mind.
Oh, he was not attractive.
Not attractive. Yeah.
That's how he sneezed.
Yeah, with his icky mustache.
That was weird.
And yeah, that's why, I don't know why when you said that's my mind went to Hitler. Can't think of anybody
I just
uglier.
think he got his hair out of his face like this.
Yeah, he did. I think you're right.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know who I think of ugly on the inside, ugly on the outside. Not that I would want to call anybody out, because I think of people in my life. And
well, yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think it gets any uglier than
Pick a problem.
Hitler. Yeah, pick a problem. Here's a show that you can start watching, though, because I think you said you watched the first season.
I did.
And you started the second, but I finished the second. It is called Unlocked on Netflix. That's also a thinker. Yes, it's controversial. If you haven't seen it or haven't heard of it, I suggest you check it out. Again, it's on Netflix. There's been 2 seasons. Digger and I are really, Rick would like it.
I think Rick would like it. Yeah.
Yeah,
my husband
we really liked it. It's about, I can't remember if the second season operates this way, but I know the first season does, where it's a 23-in-1 prison/jail. I'm not really sure. I think it's a jail, like more of a holding jail. You get, you go to court there, or you get sent to a different prison, or you get released there after you served a little bit of time.
Not a long-term stay, as it were.
Right. So they have to, it's a prison experiment. It's 6 weeks. The warden comes in, gets everybody together, says, we're going to try this experiment where we keep the doors unlocked. We take the guards out. They will be monitoring on their security cameras. You have to learn how to deal with conflict. You have to learn to work as a community.
People.
You have to people with people that aren't like you.
Yep.
And in hopes of making the reoffender rate go down, because the percentage of people that end up back in prison is staggering. I mean, it's so alarming and sad. Like our veterans, we need a better reintegration program.
Yeah, for sure.
And you learn about some of these people, and it's their backstories, and it's like, well, no wonder you've been in and out of prison your entire life. No wonder why you're so addicted on drugs, and this has become your life. And
is there butt drugs?
So many butt drugs.
So many butt drugs.
Like, they are excited to get them. They're so excited to get them. I would be like, if you had to bend over, spread your cheeks, and cough, and it's still up there,
I'd be so scared.
I'm not excited to sniff you. Their butts? No. The stuff that comes out of their butts, whether it's pills or whatever.
Yeah. That's
Mm-mm.
dangerous.
No, thank you.
No.
Mm-mm. But
Oh
I
God.
will tell you,
But
oh
TT.
no,
Mm.
TT.
But
Oh yeah. So, however,
mm.
I feel like in watching this, it's kind of hard not to respect this program.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard not to see what they're getting at because everything is so racially divided and segregated in these systems. I wouldn't do well.
You would not do well.
I don't want to just stick with the whites. That's boring. That's what they're called, the
You're so
whites.
white.
I know,
No.
I'm so pale. It's
You're so
gross. It's winter in Wisconsin. Back off.
I'm always this color.
Oh, God.
I'm translucent.
But, yeah. So, like, they have to work together. Now, there are still things
Yeah.
that can go wrong. They still
Oh
can
God.
get locked in their prisons. They
Their
still can,
cells.
their cells, yes. They still, like, people, I can see where people are saying, like, but it's jail. They have to learn their lesson. Like, that they're not
It's
there for a
not
good time.
right. It's not supposed to be
Easy.
fun.
Right.
It's not supposed to be comfortable. It's not supposed to be a good experience. I think a lot of people think, well, the worse it is, the more likely they are not to want to go back there.
Mm.
But how much worse is it on the outside? You
After they've
have
lived
nothing.
like that.
Right. You have nothing. You have no one. At least when you're in prison, you are somebody.
Yeah.
You have 3 hots and a cot. You've got your meals, you've got your bed, you've got structure.
You don't have to worry about paying rent or a mortgage. You don't have to wonder about where your meals come
Exactly.
from.
And if you've got butt drugs, you're probably super popular. And you
Toilet
may,
hooch.
right, you may be high on the totem pole. People respect you there.
Yeah.
You go outside, you are nothing. And you get institutionalized. And you're like, wow, I would rather be in prison
Yep.
where I matter than on the
Mm-hmm.
outside where my own mother can't look at me and
Ugh.
everybody hates me and I don't know what it's like to be a human being. I don't get it.
Yeah. I don't know how to work as a responsible adult on the
Correct.
outside. I
Correct.
don't know how to be a productive member of the
Of
community.
society, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
But should we be teaching them that though? So they're not all coming back to this.
right,
As
right.
bad as it is,
Mm-hmm.
it's better.
Yeah. No, they still get, like, they get to earn privileges, and whether it's like $50 extra on your commissary, when some of these guys have never had a commissary because their families have no money to put into this. They are trying to work
Mm-hmm.
for these other guys to be able to earn some of their cool stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of betting involved. So they get these things that can all be taken away. They get
Yeah.
free phone calls that can all be taken away. But it's still jail. You still get your Franks and beans, your gallon or your what those milk carton grossness. They don't have almond milk. I wouldn't do well. But
She milks almonds.
yep, they got teats.
Milkers.
So and they're at least in the I can't remember what the first season, but the second season, their rec yard is not a yard. There is no sunlight. There is no like they don't see the sky. It's a
Yeah.
concrete area where they've got a basketball hoop.
Yeah.
And that's it. So it's still jail. And honestly, there are some that get pulled because they can't handle it. I think the one guy in the second season that you wouldn't expect to do so well because he has severe anger management problems. He started, yours is just when you're hangry.
I'm a fucking
He
asshole.
started this men's group where they talked about being good fathers when they get out, being sober when they get out, how they can make a difference in their lives so they don't end up back there.
Which may be all that they all need. You're trying to bring humanity into men that do inhumane things against other people. Very bad things.
Now, there are people that would never qualify for a program like this. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, my phone.
Oh,
is
I thought
ringing.
that was mine.
No,
I'm
sorry. That's not the ice cream truck.
Oh,
Um,
it's still. Who the fuck did we get ice cream? I want some.
um, So there are people that would not qualify. You're like insane serial killers or whatever. I don't think they have any I
Like
don't think
that,
you
yeah.
can be. I mean,
Rehabilitated. And you
no.
don't want to rehabilitate a serial killer, I don't think.
I don't
No.
think they could ever be trusted. I don't think like Ed Gein, Monster, like he clearly
Oh,
belonged in a mental institution
correct.
and whatnot. He needed
Correct.
meds. He should have been
Yeah. Yeah.
sooner than he did get help.
Of course.
But yeah, I think that I personally feel it's a great program. They never forget where they are. They hold each other accountable.
Yeah.
They are, you keep messing up and we're not going to be able to get this. So you need to act right.
Yep.
We all need to act right in order. And if you're the one that gets everybody
Mm-hmm.
locked away, guess what? You're going to
Yeah.
be in trouble.
You're going to be in trouble
They're
with
not
your
going,
peers.
yes,
It's not going to be
exactly.
the guards that you
Right.
don't respect and you don't care because
Mm-hmm.
clearly authority is a problem for
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
because you're in jail.
You're in jail.
Right. But these are your peers. These are the
Mm-hmm.
people that you're sharing cells with and rubbing elbows with and are eating the same food. They are in the same
You're not going to
situation.
want them mad at you.
So basically, this is kindergarten for adult men.
Maybe so.
A little.
That's a good way to put it.
If you
Yep.
don't stop, none of us are going out for
Yep.
recess.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
And that really makes you learn in the real life. Like, I feel like those are all qualities that will get you farther,
Mm-hmm.
get you less incarcerated
Right.
in the future to learn these skills. And obviously, they didn't to
Mm-hmm.
begin with, or they did and they went wrong somewhere. But
Right. Right.
it's actually really, really interesting. And I see both sides, but I, honest to God, believe this is a much better system doing it this way
Mm-hmm.
than throwing them in a cell for 23 hours a day and
Right.
expecting them to do better, to be better.
Yep.
So I mean, look how overcrowded our prisons are, anyways.
Right. With repeat offenders
Yeah.
constantly.
There
And they
was,
come back out, they commit even worse crimes, and they go right back in.
right,
And it's like, well, this cycle is broken. Something is wrong.
200%. I just read something that most prisons are over 200%. What's the word I'm looking for? They have more people than they should,
Oh,
overpopulated.
yeah. Oh, for sure.
Like they're not supposed to be this many people in there.
No.
But what do you expect when what we've been doing isn't working?
Correct.
So why not try these things?
Sure.
And from an article I read, the money that they have gotten from Netflix has been put back into the prison
Oh, thank
systems.
goodness.
And
There you
I'm
go.
wondering if that's where, like, you get your $50 commissary, that comes from Netflix. And
Mm-hmm.
that's how,
Yeah.
I'm, so,
Just to make it a little more,
yeah,
humane.
yeah,
Do they deserve it? And this is
yeah.
that's that struggle when you watch something like that. It's definitely, do they have the right to be able to be taught how to think freely and think for
Mm-hmm,
themselves?
mm-hmm,
I don't know that a lot of them ever did that. Your train of thought and your actions are not okay.
mm-hmm.
So yeah,
And it's
I
not saying it's a perfect solution. You
oh,
might still end up
any
back.
little bit might help. I think
Exactly.
what is probably the most profound action is that guy doing group
Mm-hmm,
communicating.
mm-hmm.
Hey, this is what you need to do to
You
be a
don't have
good
to be the
dad.
tough guy in prison.
Right, because your son and
Mm-hmm,
daughter don't have a father, and
mm-hmm.
that is a disgusting problem.
Yeah.
That is a huge problem.
Mm-hmm.
All of these broken homes, no dads, it's a problem.
It's a problem.
Yes, you need a mom and a dad. It's
Mm-hmm,
very important. That family structure is, I believe,
mm-hmm.
very important.
I agree.
So you're doing this
Yeah.
generation after generation
Yes.
after
It's a vicious
generation.
cycle.
Deadbeat dads. How many, fathers are there in prison with their kids?
Yeah. Oh, that'd be something interesting to
For
find
real.
out.
Oh, hey, there's both of my sons.
Oh,
Look at what a proud dad I am. But dad probably matters in prison, so the
yeah.
kids are like, oh, my dad is so awesome. It's
Mm,
terrible.
yeah. No, and
It's
I think
terrible.
I think this is a good learning show to watch for everyone.
Yeah.
And I think that what we've been doing clearly isn't working. Why not try this? Give it a try. It can't do any worse than what we've already been doing is what
True.
I think.
They should do a Netflix show on getting out of the military and
I
that
agree.
transition into real life.
That's a good
And
point.
Netflix can give some money
To the vets.
to the
That's a really
vets.
good point. You're
Yeah,
right.
let's rehabilitate
Call
people.
Mr. Netflix.
Mr. Netflix.
Mhm.
Is his first name Net, last name Flix?
Maybe so. Or Mr.
Mr. Sister. Oh.
All right. Well, seriously, check out these shows. Let us
Yep.
know what you guys think. I would love to hear opposing views,
Sure.
but God,
Sure, we'll argue with you. Just
we're good
kidding.
at that.
Yeah, maybe.
No,
maybe.
I think those are really good shows to watch and interesting thinkers.
Very much so.
Mhm.
Very much so. Let us know what you thought.
Yeah.
Let us know if your jaws were on the floor with a lot of these
Yep.
things that we saw.
Yeah. Craziness.
Or maybe stuff we missed.
Yeah.
That'd be
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
I don't miss much. Just kidding. I miss everything. I'm oblivious. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes, which is fine.
That's all right.
We all are. It's okay. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Subscribe, like.
Do the things.
See you later, alligator.
Love ya.
Thanks for letting us tickle your ear hole and not turning us off after the first 30 seconds. Don't forget to subscribe and join our email list to get in on the action.